Hello everybody, welcome back. I'm April May Walston and today I'm going to show you how I painted this Love the Journey rock, so stay tuned. So as you can see, I'm going to sketch out my design. I found this on Pinterest, so this would definitely not be a rock you could sell because this is someone else's design. I just loved it, so I created it on this rock. I've already hidden it, the rock's already been found, and then it traveled 8 hours away and has been found again. So I love to watch the journey these rocks go on. But my point is you couldn't sell this rock. This would be definitely a copyright issue. So I'm just kind of sketching out the design that I saw on Pinterest, and I'm using a General's charcoal in white pencil, and you can see that I can erase it with water. That's why I like to use this type of pencil. I'm just sketching out my design. I have had people ask me about how you could transfer a design onto a rock if you don't know really how to draw very well. This coming Tuesday, I am going to try and do a tutorial showing you how to use your computer monitor as a light box and how to trace an image and transfer that image over to a rock, which I do. I do that on canvas and I do that sometimes on rocks. In this case, I just drew it out, but there is no shame in your game for tracing. Tracing is an excellent way to learn actually how to draw. So now if your claim to fame is a sketch artist, then tracing would kind of be lying, I guess. But if you are a painter, then sorry. If you're a painter, then tracing your image and transferring it to your canvas, whether it be rock or an actual canvas, is completely, a legitimate way to go. Even the old masters used to trace their images. So there is no shame in your game if you're going to do that. So I'm just painting in my design. I'm using Liquitex Basics acrylic paints to do my painting. I'm also using very small detailed paintbrushes. This is a Master's Touch. I think it's a 0/12. But Master's Touch is the Hobby Lobby brand. But if you're trying to look for really small paintbrushes and you can't find them, look for detailed paintbrushes. It's what people that do micro and macro paintings, or like model painting, that's the type of paintbrushes they use. I have also created a new Facebook group that's private and is only for the people that follow me on YouTube and on Facebook. So it's a private group just for you guys, where you can ask questions, you can submit requests for specific tutorials that you may want to see. And the group is called Rockin' It with April May. And like I said, you'll have to submit a request to join, and I think you have to answer a question, and it's just whether or not you're subscribed to my channel. If you are, then you're good to go. And then once you're in there, as long as everybody's nice and plays well together, it should be a really fun group. You can share if you create any of my rocks, follow any of my tutorials, then you can post the rocks there. I would love to see them. I also plan in the near future to maybe do some live tutorials, because I speed these up pretty fast. This rock took me about an hour to paint, because y'all know I'm not a fast painter. I don't like to rush through the process. I like to enjoy it. And once you go over 10 to 15 minutes on uploading a video, at least with my internet connection, it takes forever. And since I try to upload every day, I try to keep my videos around 10 minutes. But I'm hoping to do, I'm all set up to do live tutorials. I'm chicken to do it, I guess. It's like, I'm so worried I'm just going to flub the whole painting process if I go live and I have to do it in front of like an audience. So, because I actually do screw stuff up, and there's times where I just paint the whole rock black and start over. Doesn't happen very often, but it does. And I'd be so embarrassed if that happened on a live video. But I'm going to try to conquer that fear and do some live videos here coming up in the near future. There's some really good tutorials out there by like Rachel's Rocks. I think it's called Rachel Rocks Canada or something like that. Her videos are really good. Is it Rock Painting 101? Hers are really good too. And they're more geared towards the beginner artist. And they're an excellent place to start, because let's be honest, mine aren't really geared towards the absolute beginner. Even though I promise you a beginner could paint these, it's just getting the confidence up to try it and understanding the technique to get there. And that's kind of what I want my videos to be about, is kind of how to take it to the next level. And how to take kind of a complicated subject and break it down for you and make it easier to paint. Sometimes it's just, where do you get started? Now I'm erasing all of my chalk lines because I need to paint in the grass. And when you're painting in grass, I'll give you a tip. If you thin your paint down to not an ink consistency, because that'll be too watery, but just above an ink consistency, if you thin it down to where it's more liquid, it's going to flow off the paintbrush better, and you're going to get a more grass-like effect with your stroke. So if you have any tutorials you would like to see me do, please leave a comment down below or join my Facebook group. Again, it's called Rockin' It with April May. The link to it is down in the description below the video. If you just hit see more, click that button see more, or the word see more, it'll drop it down and explode that whole section, and you can see all the links to all of my social media accounts. But you can either leave a description, or not a description, but a comment in the comment section of the video, or join my Facebook group page and request it over there. It's a brand new group, so there's not very many people in there. So right now, if you were to join and submit a request, you have about a 99.9% chance that I would paint it for you. And always remember to sign your rock. I always date everything so I know what year I made it. That just kind of helps me kind of catalog my own work. And we are about to be done. I hope you enjoyed this video. I want to thank all of my new subscribers. Your support means the world to me. And I hope you have a wonderful day.